Hello, King of Avalon people. This is Kalangong from Kingdom 463, and I'm here to talk about on how to manage the coins that you get from the new labyrinth, and how to deal with resources and other things that you would upgrade, use to upgrade your stats when you're playing the game. So the very first thing to notice here is when I go to the exchange, there's some items that are available every day, and there's some items that are available every other day. There's some items that are available every week, and some items that are available every 4 weeks. So we sort of have to budget the coins in a way that you have an idea of how much you can spend on resources with the coins that you receive. Okay? So if you take into account for instance, the emblems, the fragments of the purple and the green ones, those are available every other day. The blue ones are available every 4 weeks. The statues, the green and the purple fragments are available every day, and the blue one is every other day. And if you use the accolades, those are available every week. Okay. If you take into account how much they cost, and you're going to budget how much of your coins are going towards those every day, so that you can buy them as soon as they come up. I did the math here, taking into account the cost and how long does it take for them to become available. You need to budget roughly a little bit less than 456 a day. Okay, so that's how much it costs to get all of those, and that is going to give you a certain portion that is going to be left. And if you are doing that for your main account, that's what you will be able to spend on resources. Okay. Now, when you go to the labyrinth, and by now I already plundered all that I could from this level, for instance. But once you get to this, the last 3 levels, the 8.5, the 8.8, and the 8.10. Those are going to give you 20 coins per time that you can plunder. And then with my level VIP, I can plunder those 13 times a day. So that's going to give me 39. Okay. Every time that you plunder a level, it's going to cost you 6 stamina. Okay. And the stamina recharges a point every 5 minutes. So you can plunder a level every half an hour, so you can plunder 48 times in a day, and that is going to it would take you. So for here, if you cleared section 8, most of you did not, but if you cleared already section 8 and you're not using any stamina refuse, you're going to plunder all of those 3 higher levels, because those are the ones that are going to give you the best returns in the experience and everything. You're going to plunder all of those, and then you're going to plunder this one 9 times, and that's it. That will consume all of the stamina that you received in one day. Okay. Now, when I plunder this one, I don't usually get the 20 coins on this level. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. It depends on the other rewards that I get. So I can't just multiply the numbers that I can plunder by 20. It's going to be something less than that, and have to sort of give it a cushion when I'm spending my coins to take into account that one. That one I got 19. I had another one that I plundered today that gave me 17. So it is something in between there. It's random. Okay? It's not on our control. Now, once I do that, and I get the coins, I can go on the resources, and then the question is, what can I safely spend on those every day and still make sure that I can save for those items that take a very long time to become available, which are, for instance, the emblems. Now, there are two strategies that you can go from there. One is to you can just spend all of the coins that you have every day, and then once the emblems become available, you can start to save for them. The other strategy is, okay, how much can I spend every day that I will be comfortable to have enough saved for those. Okay? What I can say for sure is that on the iron and the silver, and I can use the numbers on the previous bundle because they cost the same. They just give you much less of resources. Iron would take you 160 coins per day. Okay? Silver will take you 165, and food and wood, those will take you 175. Now, if you want to save for the emblems and the statues and the accolades, you can safely spend for a full bundle of iron and silver every day, and you can't spend every day the full amount on food, so you have to save a little bit on that, and that's because you can't guarantee that you're always going to have the 20 coins on the other ones. The other option that you would have is to you can refuel the stamina. You can get the stamina potion. Those stamina potions, by the way, you can get when you go on chests, and there's the spirit recall. I use them all, but the turkeys and the maps are going to give those for you, and you can get it. So if you're getting one of those a day and plundering more, then you definitely have enough to spend on food. But remember that the lower is the floor that you're going, the less are the amount of rewards that you're getting as well. So if you want to play the patience game to get the most rewards over time, you may not want to use all of those stamina potions at once, so that you can get more rewards in the long run. And I mean, that's the way that I roll on this game, at least. So to summarize it, okay, you can, if you want to spend on all of the emblems, all of the statues, all of the accolades, and the resources, then it's you can safely get every day iron and silver bundle, and then the food you can safely get it. I would say 6 out of 7 days of the week. It's really shy the amount. What you want to make sure is that you are either spending or saving the 456 coins a day on all of the other things that are going to upgrade. Okay? Now, if you are on your farm and you are not going to spend on all of those things, there are a couple of different strategies, okay? And one is the following here. For instance, for the emblems, if you have the farm on your own alliance and you're using the goods exchange to send the emblems to you every day, and you can do that with 2 farms and use up all of the quota of how many emblems you can receive in a day. You still want to buy the 4 grain emblems with your farm every other day, because you're going to be able to send those to your main account and use that to upgrade your own dragon emblems. So that is one thing to consider. But you don't really need if you're really not focusing on your farm, you don't need to save for the blue ones, and that's going to free you up 111.57 if we want to be, and there are some more decimals there, but you can save roughly, I would say roughly, another 111 coins that you can spend on something else. Okay, and the other thing that you may not want to spend on is on the blue statues. Okay, and I would still do that on mine for the main reason that I want my farms to be slightly strong so that I can use them so that they are useful in events like the demonic siege. So that is so I would say for those. But if you're saving on the blue and the purple one on the farm, that is going to save you. The purple is 36 a day, and the blue one is 78 a day that you can spend additionally on your farm. So that can be, let's see here, 78 and 36. And then the other thing that you can save is on the Accolades, which is it's another 118.86. So that would actually cancel out the other one. So that's another 100 and let's say 119 a day that you can safely spend on additional resources. So when you bundle all of those things together, so 111, 78, 36, 19. So that's another 344 coins per day that you can spend on resources. Okay? And if you go here, of course, on resources, and if you get your farm to clear level 7, that will give you access to those good bundles. Okay, and then you can also spend here is 160, and you can spend here, which is another 165. Okay, and you still have a couple of coins left if you manage to get the same amount of coins that you have for your main account. You're most likely not going to be able to, but you can, because those other expenses are really very frequent, because then you're avoiding the ones that take a long time, and it's much easier to manage. But for a farm account, you can safely get the green emblems that you would send to your main. You will get the statue. You really only need the green statue to dismantle and send materials to your main, and you can do that every day, and it will give you actually more than the materials that you need every day just for that. And you can still safely go and get the best bundles of silver, iron, and food, and plus spend some more on silver and iron on the second best bundles if you're getting good coins with your farms as well. And so it's really nice because you can do. I'm being able to do the same things that I did with my farms through the labyrinth than I was before, except that they still have to clear. Right now they are on 7-8, so which is very very close from clearing. I'll probably need a couple of weeks to actually clear 7-10, given the state of the art. Just to get enough scrolls that I can upgrade my gear. As if you watched my previous video, you saw that I had green gear on my farm. But it's you can get a lot. You can get a lot from the labyrinth if you have the if you have the management of the coins, and you know how much you're getting, how often you're getting, and if you're diligent on plundering the levels that are available for you, you should still be able to get a lot of resources out of the labyrinth if you get your farms to clear level 7. Okay, so I hope that you all find that that helpful, and if you like it, please give it a thumbs up on the video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Have a great day.